Pascual's strings class. Today I wanted to talk about the different strings on your violin, and I wanted to get started on plucking the strings in guitar position. Okay, let's get started. So let's talk about the different strings on the violin. In order to know what note we're playing, we need to know what string we're playing on and what the name of that string is. So let me turn this way a little bit. If you are looking at the front of your violin like me, you'll notice that we have 4 strings. And I'm gonna start on the right side, the one on the very right. It's the skinniest string. Can you take your index finger and put your finger on that string? It's the one on the very right, and we're gonna call that string number 1. Go to the second string, press on it. That's string number 2. And then string number 3, the third one. String number 4. Got it? Let's do that one more time. Go back to string number 1. String number 2. String number 3. And string number 4. Okay. String number 1, that's the E string. E as in elephant. And it sounds like this. String number 2, that's the A string. A as in alphabet. String number 3, that's the D string. D as in dog. And string number 4, that's the G string. G as in good. So pluck with me. And pluck means this. You pluck the string. Okay? So whenever we're plucking, let's use our thumb to pluck right now. So look what I do. I just pull to the side. So practice that with me. String number 1, that's the E string. Here we go, and pluck. String number 2, that's the A string, and pluck. String number 3, that's the D string, and pluck. String number 4, that's the G string, and pluck. Okay, so we know all 4 strings, and since we're beginning students, we're only going to focus on 2 of them today. And that's going to be the 2 middle ones. So string number 2 and string number 3. Remember, string number 2 is the A string. Can you guys pluck the A string 4 times for me? 1, 2, ready, here we go. And A, 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 A. Let's do the same thing for the D string, the 3rd string. 1, 2, ready, here we pluck. And D, 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 D. Okay, let's learn what guitar position is. So now that we know the strings of our instrument, let's get into guitar position. You guys already know rest position from my first video, right? So I'm in rest position right now. So everybody get into rest position. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall on the edge of your seat. And you're in rest position. Good. Okay, to get into guitar position, you need to know left from right. So I usually hold my instrument on with my left hand because I know I'm going to be using my right hand to pluck. So this is my right hand. Everybody wave your right hand. Your instrument, you should be holding your instrument with your left hand. And if you need help knowing right from left, ask your parents or ask somebody in your house. Make sure you have it correct. Because if you do it opposite, it's going to be all wrong. You have to hold your instrument with your left hand, and your right hand is free. So wave at me with your right hand. Good. Okay, so when we get into guitar position, we're gonna be holding our instrument like a guitar. That's why it's called guitar position. And what we're gonna do is put the instrument sideways under our right arm. So first step, lift your right arm like this. Kind of like if you're putting it on a table. Second step, put your instrument sideways and under your arm. Third step, when we're in guitar position, I'm gonna hold my instrument with my right arm. I'm just gonna put it down like this. That's the third step. Put it down. And you should have it nice and secure. Don't squeeze too much, but have it secure so it doesn't fall. And I can let go of my left hand. Good. So now, if you, for beginners, you might still have to hold it with your left hand so that you can get your right thumb ready to pluck the strings. And now, since we're in guitar position, let's review all of our strings again. So go to string number 1. Can you put your thumb on string number 1? What was string number 1 called again? It was the E string. So let's pluck the E string 4 times. 1, 2, ready, here we pluck, and E, 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 E. Very good. Remember, the first string is the one on the very right. This is string number 1, E string. Okay, let's go up to string number 2 and make sure you're plucking with your thumb. Look at me, I'm plucking with my thumb. String number 2, which is called the A string. 4 times. 1, 2, ready, here we pluck, and A, 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 A. String number 3, the D string. 1, 2, 4 times, go. D, 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 D. And the G string, string number 4. 1, 2, 4 times, go, and G, 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 G. But remember I said we're only going to focus on the D string and the A string. So let's do A string 4 times. Go back to A string, which is the second string. 1, 2, A string, go, and A, 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 A. Now D string, string number 3. 1, 2, D string, go, and D, 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 D. Very good job. The next few exercises that we're gonna do on later videos are only gonna involve the A string and the D string, and we're gonna be in guitar position. So now you're ready to do the next videos. Okay, bye everybody, have a nice day.